Friends, brothers and sisters, I am delighted to be back in this beautiful state, a state that is the pride of our country, a state that enriches our glorious diversity, a state of hard-working and talented people. We have just unveiled a plaque for the foundation stone of a new Sainik School. We all know that education is key to a bright future for our children. Young people here excel in so many spheres, in sports, in music, in studies. It is important to encourage them and support them at all times. I hope that this school will provide the best education and make it possible for the students to exploit their talent and full potential. I must convey my deep appreciation to Pu Lalchung Nunga Silo and the 42 landowners for so generously donating the land and helping to construct the school. We all know that in spite of the progress made in our country, we still have people who are malnourished and go hungry, and that is why we have passed the Food Security Bill in the Lok Sabha that will provide wheat, rice, and other groceries at a very low price to the most needy people of the country. And it is my pleasure to also launch the Food Security Bill program here in Mizoram, where a huge number of people in rural and urban areas will be the beneficiaries of these schemes. As the Chief Minister has just mentioned, we can also announce today that a 210 megawatt Tuivai idle plant has been cleared by the central government. Friends, 5 years ago, the people of Mizoram gave the Congress Party a mandate to give a corruption-free administration. I believe that mandate has been fulfilled. For the first time, the state has an ethic committee which acts as a watchdog against corruption in high places. This committee includes representatives of all churches and also some prominent NGOs. And I believe that combined with the RTI, this has transformed governance in the state, and I know that today nobody can point an accusing finger to the government. The National Land Use Program, or NLUP as it is popularly known, was also a commitment in our manifesto, and I believe that this too has been fulfilled in very substantial measure. The NLUP has generated new prosperity in rural areas, and already over 1 lakh families have benefited from it. Many of them have opened their own bank account for the first time. The Bru refugees, returnees, who are amongst the poorest of the poor, will also be covered by the NLUP. The 4th phase of the NLUP has been launched today also. We had also promised to revive economic growth. I believe the progress in these past 5 years is there for all of you to see. A number of projects to generate electricity have been taken up. Electricity, of course, is essential for economic growth, for small, medium industry, for farmers, for people in general. 7 rivers are being harnessed for generating power and in a manner that will fully protect the environment. Rural roads are being constructed to improve connectivity. The use of bamboo has received a major boost. Advances have also been made in horticulture, where fruit, especially strawberries and durians and other flowers, are actually in great demand in the rest of the country. In the past few years, our government, the UPA government, has made special efforts to improve, to come closer, to build a close relationship with countries like Bangladesh, Myanmar, and Thailand, because we believe that this would be of great advantage to Mizoram. The Kaladan project at Setwe in Myanmar is approaching its completion, and this project will improve connectivity to the entire northeastern region through Mizoram. But I am very fully aware that, as the Chief Minister has mentioned, Mizoram needs more help, financial help for infrastructure. And I can tell you that the Prime Minister is fully seized of the issue of the need of Mizoram, and I am very sure that the interest of your state will always be protected. Friends, Mizoram has been at peace for more than a quarter of a century. It is because of this atmosphere of peace that development and progress have been possible. It is because of this atmosphere of peace that the people of the state are able to lead a life without fear. And I can say with great pride that Mizoram is a model for other states where, unfortunately, conflict of one kind or another are still existing. In this context, I cannot help but recall the vision and courage of Rajiv Gandhi, and who, with the support and cooperation of Sri Laltanolaji and his colleague and the people of Mizoram, all of them made it possible for this transformation. Friends, the Congress Party is seeking a renewed mandate. We are seeking this renewed mandate on the basis of our performance over the decades, but particularly over the last 5 years. We are seeking this on the basis of our pledges to continue to provide a responsible, efficient, transparent administration, an administration that cares for and answers the needs of all sections of Mizoram society. An administration that will further improve the lives of the people through better education, better skills, better health facility, and better job opportunities. On behalf of the Congress Party, that has always had a special relationship with Mizoram, and on my own behalf, because I always have a very special place in my heart for the people of Mizoram, I seek your support for another term. And I can tell you, I can say to you, your concerns will be our priorities. Your voices will be our guide. Thank you. Jai Hind.